हाय एवरीवन। सो इन टुडेज़ वीडियो हम डिस्कस करेंगे कि कैसे एक स्क्रीनर को हम समझ सकते हैं एंड हाउ वी कैन लर्न फ्रॉम दिस स्क्रीनर. So in today's video I'll take you through FinViz, which is a financial visualizations screener, and a one-stop shop for you to understand uh, how the data looks like in terms of markets, business tech, what are the news that is going on for business. You can see various things over here, so let's deep dive in. And please do subscribe to this channel to watch more such videos as well. Now let's go to the home page first. You will see that there's a lot of charts going on. So there is Dow, Nasdaq, S&P 500, Russell 2000, right? And then you have various stock tickers as well, which give you top gainers, new high, usual volume, upgrades, earning before, insider buying, etc. You will also get to see a heat map of stocks over here, right? This is specifically for people living in US. They have this heat map as well for them. Then there are headlines that are coming up from various sources. So you see Bloomberg, Reuters, Yahoo Finance, CNBC, Market Watch, Wall Street Journal, all of these. So what it does is that it sort of collates all the data, and the news, and brings you to the to this page. So if you go to, let's say, news, so see, you have news which is divided or siloed in market news, stocks news, ETF news, crypto news. So if you go to market news, see what does it gives us. Stocks pull back as rate cut euphoria fades, market trap. So if we just click and open this in a new tab, it will give us that exact piece of article, which we can then use to read and understand how are things going on. So that is how it is very helpful. Then it says what do you need to know about fresh eating screw bomb in the US. Then various factors, which, let's say, if you go to any other news as well. Then you have screener, which will have various this will have various sections where you can utilize these tools and then sort of build on them what is happening in terms of markets. You can choose any exchange. Let's try to look at it. Any EMA. So all these you can choose. Then index, dividend yield, market cap, earnings date, everything. And the companies are also present over here. So it has 518 pages worth of data. You can save your portfolio, create alert. So let's dive in. Let's say if we go to the market cap section, and let's say we go to the mega companies, right, which are 200 billion and above. This will give us, let's see how many companies that will give us. So that let's close as if the Bloomberg is not working, right? So let's wait for it. You see, we have companies which are how many, 20 on one page, and total of just give me a moment, would be around 30 or 60 odd companies we have, which will have the filtered in data that we will get from this. It's 60 odd companies, right? So if we go to the first page again, it will give us company name, sector, industry, country, market cap, PE ratio, price, change in percentage, and volume as well, like daily volumes. This is a very important data if you are looking to build your portfolio across geographies, and if you want to move ahead with companies such as Apple and go and invest in them. So most of the companies you will see are in US, USA, and then UK. AstraZeneca PLC is in UK. So the point I'm trying to make is that use this as a tool which will help you to give you the understanding and the wider perspective, which will help you to give what industry is doing better. So if we go to performance, let's say, right, so out of this pool of companies, of 60 odd companies, the mega companies, this will help us to understand where are these companies performing, right, and what is happening with these companies, and why are they growing so fast. So that's how you sort of understand that why these companies are growing. And no, this is not working, I'm not sure why. Okay, let's do one thing, open one more Finviz. Let's close this. So as we discussed, there are 60 odd companies that we can see over here. And if we have selected the market cap, so if we go to the mega one, and we have around 20 on one page, so 60 companies that we will have, who are the best companies, or so sort of the companies which have the highest market cap. Then what you could do, go to the dividend yield section, which is let's say high or very high. So if you go to the high one, let's see which are the companies from the mega companies having a dividend yield of more than 5%, right? So we would have HSBC Holdings, which gives a dividend yield of more than 5%. So if we check, let's say, instead of the high one, if we go to the let's say over 3%, right? Now let's see which companies are there with 3%. So we have around 11 companies, which include Chevron, HSBC, Merck & Co, Novartis, PepsiCo, Philip Morris. So the point is that how to use the screener that you have at your disposal. Finviz is an a stock screener which you can use to understand and filter out stocks quickly. Having those fundamental things in place, and then you will have earnings date, let's say today, tomorrow, or let's say if we check for this week, right, let's see which companies have earnings coming in, let's say mid companies having 3% dividend yield. So these are the companies, or let's say any. So you see, there is Auto Lifestyle, Bath and Body Works coming as earnings, right? Market cap is 6.5 billion. Then you have Banco, Webull, all these companies, Gap Inc., right? Consumer durables, and such companies. Now let's go to the companies, to specific data for a company, right? So if you go to the mega company, Alibaba and Nvidia has earnings this week, but we will focus more on the company which we know better, and to give it sort of a benchmark, which is Apple.